My tea friends, what's going on? It's good to see you. It has been a little time. This is from VIET Tea, and this is, can't pronounce it properly, Hoàng Su Phì. Interestingly, the guy that runs this put a post on Facebook saying that he's no longer handwriting the packages, which I thought was pretty cool, because I tried to Google this thing and was not able to find it, and I found a different website that talked about tea from this Hoàng Su Phì, but I was Googling Hoàng Su Phì, and it's also not on the VIET website, probably because it's no longer available. But really excited about this one because it smells very similar to the Darjeeling first flush black teas that I like so much. It's a little darker than what I prefer, but again, I'm pretty sure it's going to be sweet. Oh, wow. So it is definitely not the first flush Darjeeling. It is a spring 2023, but this one is definitely like dark. Not quite caramel, but very close. It's a really interesting flavor, actually. I've never quite tasted this because, like I said, it is very close to caramel, but there's a fruit sweetness in there that I can't really pick out right now. Very thirst quenching, not drying at all. No bitterness, maybe a tiny itty bit on the tongue, but like barely. And it is sweet. I'm gonna get this glass warmed up and see what kind of aroma I get out of this thing. Because like I said, the dry leaf right now is very much sort of a dark, kind of cocoa-ish aroma, but still has some of that muscat grape. No like spiciness or anything like that. Just a very straightforward sort of dark black tea, but not as dark as like a Dian Hong. You know, it's not like hot cocoa. So as you can see, leaves are fairly dark, and again, it is definitely for sure like a dark, like I say, close to caramel, but not quite there because of that fruit aroma. And I wish I can pull out what kind of, I mean, I guess if you were to mix a green grape with some cocoa, maybe. Oh wow, I got a lot of color on that rinse. So that means either this thing is going to be very strong or it's going to die out fast. Yeah, so green grapes and a bit of cocoa. I would say, you know, not very thick cocoa, kind of watered down. So I'm gonna go 15 seconds on this first infusion because this thing does not need a lot at all. And then we'll kind of step it up from there. So the leaves are greening just a bit. Still very much that green grape or white grape aroma. But again, dark though, you know. So not like a raisin though. It literally is like cocoa mixed with green grapes for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. I like it. And so I did do a little bit of research on this one, and look at that. That's just 15 seconds. This thing is gonna last for a while. Very clean brew. Not any activity at all. There's a few specks of something in the glass, but you know, nothing crazy. So really good quality. Yeah, I can definitely brew this longer. Not a lot there. Not a lot there. Again, it is, you know, sort of dark, cocoa-ish. This one actually says brewing parameters are 10 to 60 seconds. So I'm definitely gonna go. With I want to say 30, but I'm afraid that I won't get everything that I need out of it. So I'm gonna go with 60 seconds. And I don't think I've done that in quite some time with any tea. Not on a second steeping anyway. So I think that definitely says something about this tea. I do think it is possible to overbrew this, but we'll have to kind of see what happens. You know, 60 seconds may be too much, but I just don't trust 30 seconds. And I'm imagining this brew, I mean, it's already like super dark. And I imagine after this steeping, it's either gonna keep going or it's gonna fall off, you know? And with my experience, I have a feeling, you know, I'm gonna lower the temperature. At least I think that's what I'm gonna do on this third steep to see what happens. But I'm really afraid that it's gonna fall flat after like the third or fourth steep. Yeah, because 60 seconds and the color has not changed at all. Matter of fact, it looks like it's going a bit lighter. The leaves are completely open now. Yeah, the green grape is still there. And it's really turning more green as we go, which is to be expected. So we're talking more like green or white grape peels more than the flesh right now in the aroma. You can see the leaves there really starting to green up quite a bit. Not bad. So there we go. That's 60 seconds. And that color doesn't look much darker than the first infusion at 15 seconds to me. I mean, it is a little darker, but not here. So again, very clean brew, not much activity at all. Okay, there we go. So this, I'm saying this is the essence of the tea. I don't think you're gonna get much more out of it. I think, you know, I'm gonna definitely drink through this, and I know I'm gonna have some forgotten brews with this, which is something that I really enjoy about a tea session, are those forgotten brews. Because it's very lackadaisical, you know. I do appreciate a tea that you have to like intentionally brew. Like, no, we got to get this just right. You know what I mean? I like those, and to me, those taste better. You know, the flavor profiles are bolder, and you know, you get more out of them kind of as you go. This one, I don't think much is gonna change at all. You know, it's you know, a lot of times I say it's like a middle of the road type of tea. I can't say that about this one because when I think about black teas, I think about either like the really sweet like Oriental Beauties, or the really dark and cocoa Dian Hongs, right? Or the very like coffee bitter profile of some of the other black teas. You know, I don't get that from this. It's very, and still no bitterness after 60 seconds. So it's just not a lot there. I do want to bring down the temperature just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. But I'm not expecting much. It's too warm. It's too cold. My goodness. For like the past, feels like a month or two, I've been able to get this water temperature perfect. And today, it's just not working with me. All right, there we go. That's good. That's about 50 Celsius. Gotta use just a bit more water because those leaves are really opened up now. And I'm gonna let this go for another 60 seconds because 60 seconds at almost boiling water didn't do much. So I don't expect cooler temps to make a huge difference. But you never know. You never know. Like I said, I do like the cold brew. The cold brew is good. It is you know, a darker black tea, which I was really hoping it was closer to a first flush Darjeeling. I was really hoping. But, you know, we're going to keep going. So far, yeah, definitely those green grape aroma coming off the brew. All right, that's a good 60 seconds. And the color is lighter. So definitely all about water temperature as far as the color goes. Yeah, still green grape. The cocoa is wearing off now. Now it's more about the green grapes, and I think that's just because of the water temperature, honestly. So I expect this brew to taste a little different. I am seeing more and more of a bit of material in the glass. Again, not anything too crazy, but I'm seeing more and more of it. And that's just because the leaves are opening up. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, but like no activity though. Very clean brew. Yeah, you at lower temps, you really get that green grape coming out. But anyway, this is what I was saying. So far, my thoughts on Vietnam tea is that it is similar but different to the Chinese stuff. And so far in every category. I can't say that I found any favorite VIET teas. I still have a couple to go through. I don't remember how many, but still have a few to go through. This one I definitely prefer more as a cold brew for sure. I read on this website, I think it was Tink or something.com that I think reviewed this particular tea from this area, not necessarily Viet Sun tea, that talked about body sensation. I've had quite a bit so far, and I can't say I feel anything like too crazy. This is my first drink of the day. Don't have anything in my stomach. And so I do feel a little bit of a caffeine rush, but nothing like too crazy. If anything, I'll say that it is a little bit of a rush, but still very, very calming. And like I said, the cold brew, you really, with lower temperatures, you really get more of that fruit. And the cold brew is not green grapes, which is so weird. It's why I keep drinking it, because it is a fruit. Like I say, there is a darkness to it, but it's not caramel. It's not cocoa. It's like getting there, but not there. You know what I'm saying? There's maybe more ash than cocoa. You know, it's just a dark taste. And then the fruit is not green grapes at all. That's only in the hot brew. The cold brew is some fruit. I don't know what, but it's not even close to green grape. It's the crazy part about it. So it is interesting. It's different. I've never tasted anything like this before. And that makes me happy, because that was the point of doing these tastings, is to find differences in the terroir and the difference in flavors from the different places. So far so good. Again, I don't know if this can be purchased online, but I think that just Googling the name of the area will get you somewhere. And again, this is Hoàng Su Phì. It's an area in northeast Vietnam that has really pretty pictures online of all of the rice terraces and whatnot. So you can probably find something from there. From me to you, I holla.